Alright, so this is kind of a follow-up video to ones I've done over the past few days. Here's another stupid thing that Jason Schreier has said, or done, or not done, I guess. The picture here is of Typhoon Studios. Now, most normal people would be like, hey, it looks like a small group, a smaller studio, group of friends or something like that. And that'd be it. They'd say, oh, that's pretty cool. It's a nice, indie studio and stuff. Well, no, here's what Jason sees. This is from Archive, because of course the pussy's got me blocked. Not that I'm alone. I mean, he blocks tons of people, as you see when you look at the comments here. It's pretty wild that in 2021 a new game studio still looks like this. Of course, it's like, dude, you're a white man. What the fuck? What are you doing? Your self-hatred, your self-flagellation and stuff, that doesn't mean anything. Yeah, as you can see here in the comments, there's a lot of people who are like, oh, yes, Jason, thank you for your being a self-hating white man. Like, what the fuck? Of course, here's Jason's original comment or response to his own thing, I guess. Back in the day, he used to have a podcast that was just two dudes. It was good. Then we added a woman. It got exponentially better. Turns out different perspectives improve your product. In other words, anyone who responds with all that matters is game quality is getting blocked. It's like, this got five, I'm sure it's got a lot more now. Little fucking pussy. It's got over 5,500 likes. This has got 3.7 thousand likes. It's like, man, I know it's Twitter. I know that's very much left-leaning, very much a woke progressive hellscape. But Jesus Christ, and of course Ash Parrish, who got her ass fired for sucking, Gita Jackson, all these guys, they're all, oh, some have diversity, some have sunglasses. Looks like a lot of newsrooms too, yikes, and everything. It's like, oh my God, you virtue signaling fucks. It's ridiculous. This guy can't help but think you'd have to actively try to wind up like this. Did you ever stop to think? Did any of these fucking idiots ever stop to think? As this guy points out, of course, he's still saying it with his little soy boy avatar there. 5.3% of developers were female. 91.67 were male, and the rest non-binary or not disclosed. Then only 3.38% being of Black or African descent. There is just a lack of diversity in general. Did you ever stop to think that maybe this is just who wants to be a video game developer? Now, if you can show me cases of people, of like black people or women who want to be in the video games industry, who aren't getting the opportunity, hell, I'll fight right alongside with you for their right to be able to be in the industry. Because that's dead wrong. Nobody should be denied the chance to do what they want to do based on the color of their skin or their gender or sexuality or something like that. That's ridiculous. Now, of course, these people, they would deny the rights to white men, to straight white men and stuff, because they would say, well, hey, we got enough of you. It's just who wants to be in the industry. That's all that matters. And this is an industry that mostly men want to take part in. Mostly white men want to take part in, apparently, unless you can show me examples of just rows and rows of all these black people who can't be in the industry because they're being forced out or not being allowed in, I guess I should say. If you can show me examples of that, absolutely. I want to hear it. I mean, let's fight these guys. It's bullshit. Of course, there's more ass patting going on here, and it goes on. Oh, not a single POC or women in it. And it's like, that's just complete bullshit. It's more common than not, even now. This is really saddening me. Oh, thank you for your great English there. This is really saddening me. Oh, well, go ahead and fucking cry then. And the thing is, and right here up above where Jason had commented on this, anyone who responds with all that matters is game code is getting blocked. That's exactly why all these comments are like that, because he blocks anyone who disagrees with him on anything. I mean, I still see posts from people saying, oh, I got blocked by this guy. It's almost like a badge of honor in a way, because the guy's such a fucking asshat. He's such a dumbass idiot. But yet he's held up as this great standard. Oh, he's the great journalist, Jason Shearer. He's one of the last great journalists. And this is the motherfucker that didn't say anything about any of the Activision Blizzard shit going on. He knew about the abuse for years by his own admission. But yet, and of course that's why you won't see any people talk, responding to him with that, because they get blocked immediately. You mention any of that kind of shit, you get blocked. And it's like, dude, you're a pussy. You're a gutless, ballless coward. I hope for the day that his ass gets thrown out of the games industry and he just lands there in a fucking gutter where he belongs. Because he's a piece of shit. I don't wish harm on him or nothing by any means. It's just video games and stuff. So I do not wish harm on him by any stretch of the imagination. But I do wish he would get fired. I do wish he would be blackballed from the industry. Just because of the whole not saying anything. Because he's actually done some decent articles from what I can tell, although other times some articles that people hold up of his that are fantastic are just full of bullshit and errors. But anyway, I'm probably going to wrap this up here. I'm starting to ramble. But I really do not like this fucking clown. He is such a gutless coward. He's just like that Kurt McCann that I just did a video about. It's like, dude, you're a fucking gutless, ballless pussy. Take, you can speak out about this. You can pick on a little studio of how many guys? About 20 guys or so. You can pick on them. You could take a shit on them and go after them, but you can't go after Activision Blizzard, who supposedly had a hotel suite called the Cosby Suite, where they would apparently try to or did drug and maybe rape women or whatever. I don't know all the details. I don't want to say it's all allegedly. But you can't speak out about that, even though you fucking knew that, you goddamn puss. Are you kidding me? Well, this is the very definition of punching down. This studio's been around, I think, 3 years. They're a new studio. It's probably a bunch of friends, probably a bunch of people who like working with each other. I don't. Like I said, I'm just gonna wrap this up because I'm starting to ramble. But thank you very much for watching, and have a good one.